I have nowhere to go with this. It's too perfect.
You are literally glowing.
You've hit the level of perfection, and now I'm just...
You stole my heart?
You've just come out of the water. You're fresh from the water. You're a mermaid. You're here.
How are you so fucking shiny?
Can you fetch me an inhaler? Because I can't breathe.
My eyes.
I'm physically unable.
My eyes hurt so bad from your beauty.
Excuse me, ladies.
Oh.
There's a
Sorry.
party to get to.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Quarter 3 live stream where you're hearing an echo from Twitch. Oh gosh, let me stop this. Oh, hello. There we go. Hi, I'm Tom Chick. I don't know how the internet works, or live streaming, or sound. But I do know how Interstellar Space Genesis works, so let's take a look at that. We're going to play this for about an hour, and then we're going to do a drawing for Request Wednesday. Because on Wednesdays, I live stream whatever you guys want me to. So if you've got any requests, type into the chat. I vote for, and then the name of the game you'd like to vote for. For instance, here's an example of how it would go in the correct format. Type these words. You type this out with your fingers. I vote for Guild Wars 2. You know, something like that. And then someone will confirm and write your vote. And in an hour, we'll go over and we'll do a drawing. All right, here we are, another Space 4X. Should I load a game in progress or start a new game? I'm going to let you guys vote. I'm going to show you real quick the new game stuff. Okay, she's going to talk a lot. It's really annoying. This is a 4X, and it was created by some folks in Portugal. Another vote for Kill Squad. Hazy Silhouette, I'll go write that down. I can take that vote while you guys decide. Do you want a new game or... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me jot it down here. Kill Squad. It's like an action RPG in early access, right? I'm going to write it on the back of this board game receipt. Where's this a receipt for? Oh, Florenta. H. Silhouette. I actually should have said Hazy H. Kill Squad. All right, there. We have a vote registered. Oh, Vishka's voting for a game that's not out yet. Vishka, I cannot violate the rules of time and space. I'm sorry. So you get different races here. You pick a race. Yeah, you guys have played Master of Orion 2. This is that. Here's a cool difference from Master of Orion 2. See these little icons? You get special powers with different races, and they have cooldowns. Alex Chapman voting for an actress. You cannot play an actress, Alex Chapman, on a live stream. I don't know how to stream that. But it's a heck of a choice. Pony Carnival voting for Monster Slayers. Cool card game. Monster Slayers. Like a card-based action, or like a roguelike. So Monster Slayers, we have you down. As a matter of fact, Pony Carnival, I'll give you 2 votes for Monster Slayers. How about that? Pony Carnival and I have this ongoing back and forth about the deal with Slay the Spire. I do not get that game. Alex Chapman voting for, I'm afraid Alex Chapman, because there's another vote for this, a game called Streets of Rogue, which I was super curious to play, but get this, I can't get it to run. It's just a Unity game. I don't know what the issue is, but it hangs at the main screen for me every single time. I've tried reinstalling. I've done that whole verify installation thing on Steam, where every now and then it'll say, oh, we downloaded one bad file that was screwed up. I cannot get it to run, Alex Chapman. Now, maybe it'll be patched. I've even done a Google search for, hey, this game won't start for me. I seem to be the only one having that issue. All right, I'm going to load a saved game, because this thing actually does move pretty slowly. Alex Chapman, update your drivers, right? For those Unity games, they're super graphics intensive. All right, this saved game is just humans. So it's the boring faction that you always start with. On Twitch, Jason McMaster has just subscribed for his 24th month in a row. It's my 2-year anniversary with Jason T. McMaster. He's my frenemy. And my friend, and my archenemy. All 3 of those. I'm just enjoying a little espresso here. Look, it's like Master of Orion 2. The galaxy is a square. Not only that, look, we have research. Look at all this stuff. It kind of runs out as you get near the end of technology. Eventually you get Class X shields and a death ray. Oh, a Star Fortress. I want that. Because the name Death Star was taken. Oh, Richard Holt, didn't everyone vote for new game? I didn't even see a single vote. My bad. Okay, let me back up and start a new game then. Oh, also I need to fix something. So this game was made by a couple of guys in Portugal. Yeah, now that might sound random to you. I'm guessing they're in Lisbon. It's the only city I can think of in Portugal. Is that in Portugal? Did I screw up? Have I just embarrassed myself geographically again? Alex Chapman, you're also I have 2 arch nemesis. It's not something everybody can boast, but I've got Alex Chapman and Jason S. McMaster, both my arch nemesis. Okay, we're not going to be human. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me roll a d10. I've got one right here. Here's one. All right, I'm going to, oh, it's right in front of me. Why am I taking it from this board game? Here we go. I'm rolling a d10, and then on a 1 to 2, the Draggle, and so on down the line here. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're the cack. We're the cack. We're these guys. So yeah, they're in Portugal, and here's the deal. These are 2 guys who had been running a space game enthusiast site called spacesector.com. 3 years ago, they announced, you know what? We're not covering space games anymore because we're going to make our own. And this is it. This is the game they just made. It comes out in 3 days, I believe. All right, we're the cack. I'm going to leave all this as normal. Look at this tech brokering. I don't know how I feel about that. Because it basically, you research a tech and then you trade it to everyone else who doesn't have it. And then each tech you research is basically 5 techs. You can turn that off. I've always appreciated being able to turn that off. I think Galciv is the game that I know of that lets you turn that off. Our leader, I guess it's this dude over here. He's Reiko. We're called the CAC Collective. We come from Termai. And we're going to be blue. Oh, here's our abilities. We have a hive mind, which does what? Simulate pop faster, bonus to all kinds of junk. Yeah, basically 10% to everything. Plus 25% ship attack. That seems good. All right. Plus 2 production per population. That seems excellent. There's the advantage of the cake. What color are you going to make your cake? It's going to be blue. I'm going to have a blue cake. Load you. Come on, you guys grow up. Come on. Let's be adults here. Just because words are homonyms doesn't mean it's funny. Logi World. So we like Logi? Is that the deal? Okay. Genetic structure has been optimized for efficient operation within low gravity. All right, I know what that. And we're master architects, +2 infrastructure capacity in all colonies. I love infrastructure capacity. All right, here we go. Loading screen. This is turn-based. I mean, really everything is except Stellaris. Everything in every space strategy game. All right, look. It's a square. We're way up here in the northwest. We're basically, what would this be? Seattle, I suppose. We're on Termi 3. I'm not going to Tom's Play, I'm just going to play. You have this, your telescope. You can basically search areas in advance. And it just takes time. Research, what do we want to start with? Okay, let's come back here. Oh dear, I don't know. Let's see. A robotics factory, I think. Look, we know everything about propulsion, at least in the first era. All propulsion is known to us. I don't know what determines what we start with. I'm going to go for a robotics factory. So, the real Master of Orion 2, I'm just going to right out of the gate say, I'm not super crazy about this. The real Master of Orion 2 clone that you want to play is Stars and Shadow. Those guys, they've banged on it for a while. It's gotten a lot of post-release support. They've given it a lot of personality. Pony Carnival says he was into this until he saw the tech tree. Pony Carnival, don't be afraid of the tech tree. Hazy Silhouette, is there an option for random tech tree? Just how random is it? Yes, there is an option for random tech tree. I don't know how random it is. It recommends. The tooltip says, hey, don't do this on your first few games. You're not ready. All right, so here's the galaxy. This is our range. I've turned on... Oh, yeah, I should also... I've turned on these little range settings. So the soundtrack in this game is by, I'd never heard of this fella, a guy named Grant Kirkhope. Yep, that's a real name, Kirkhope, Grant Kirkhope. And he's famous for doing the soundtrack for GoldenEye. No, not the movie, the Nintendo 64 game, GoldenEye. He also has other credits more recent than that, but like he's credited... one of my favorite games, A Hat in Time. A lovely, lovely little platformer. He's credited as, quote, guest composer for that. I don't know what that means. So here's some of his music. Grant Kirkhope. We're just going to enjoy this for a little bit as I play. A little Vangelisy. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, I'm just going to hit next turn until something demands our attention. Reiko of the Cake Collective. There's the year, the turn. Okay, this demands our attention. The colony has production allocated to construction, but no construction project. So it was set to manufacturing trade goods, which basically means if you're not building anything, it's going to get shunted into your gold production. Let's build something. You know, this, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Sorry, Grant Kirkhope. You had your chance. I hate, I don't like video games telling me what music to listen to. Okay. Look, here is this system. It has multiple planets, and it's got an asteroid belt, and it's got Jupiter. Here's where we live. And you can zoom in and out easily. They're zooming out. They're zooming in. Let's zoom in further. Oh, okay, I guess you have to click. And here is Termi, our home world, complete with 2 different views. We can look at it this view, or this view. This view, or this view. This view. A lot of work here making this 3D, and it has no effect whatsoever as far as I can tell. All right, instead of making trade goods, we don't have any buildings. Look at this, by the way. You move this thing around, and it allocates production amongst your infrastructure, which is this, which I think is basically how many points go to building stuff. No, this is how many points go to building stuff. Of course, construction. This is how many points go to planetary engineering, which I have on habitat control. So I guess it's just population growth. And in this infrastructure thing, here is it's like a little tech tree. And as you get infrastructure levels, you choose something off of here. Do you want to be good at making more buildings? Do you want to be good at making spaceships? Or do you want to be good at having a hospitable environment, which I presume gives you population growth? And you can move this however you want to set it however you want. And because they know that this is really what they're doing, look, you can set it, you can do it as slider bars. I'm going to lock this here, and I'm going to move these around. But I'm just going to do that for now, because I don't really know the game well enough to start messing with this stuff. Although I'm pretty sure well, you'll see when we start a new planet. All right, let's get working. Let's get going it's going to take us 82 turns. I guess just another scouty kind of thing. All right, how long is that going to take? 19 turns. All right, eventually we're going to research some robot factories. Maricon 1, Vangelisy or Kirkopian? Very good, Maricon 1. I think 6 of one, half dozen of the other, right? Alex Chapman's been playing a lot of Druid Stone, which is like fantasy XCOM. But yeah, they're all puzzles. No, I live streamed at Alex Chapman. I like what they're going for, but they seem super puzzly. They're little missions. Your output is divided amongst things like treasure and research, and look at this, culture. And as you can see, they're little tax rates. My research, 30% goes to research, 10% goes to culture. So I'm just going to leave those. 0 taxation rate. You guys, I bet you guys would love to, especially Republicans, would love to come live in my empire. Republicans hate paying taxes because it just goes to other people who don't deserve the money. All right, so there's our city view. As we build buildings, they appear out here. And other than infrastructure determining the number of building slots you have, which is 9 here, 7 from planet size plus 2. By the way, this game exhaustively tooltipped. I like that a lot about it, but otherwise horribly documented. Horribly. I spent an embarrassing amount of time trying to figure out how to divvy up my fleets, which is something I should have done. Look, I've got a colony ship and 2 frigates. I can tell you, 20 minutes. I spent 20 minutes trying to figure out how to divide these into separate fleets because I didn't want them traveling around together. I just wanted to leave these guys home. I was like, okay, I select that. How can I split fleet? Where's the split fleet button? Is it a hotkey? Is it somewhere under here? Is it under the ship design screen? Eventually I figured out, I just thought, Tom, if you were a game designer making a Masters of Orion 2 clone, how would you do it? And then I thought, I would do it where you just select the ship you want to move. And that's exactly how it works. Okay, so we're going to... Oh, wait, we can't explore out there because... Well, we need to obviously be able to explore farther. That's in the tech tree, I think. Improved logistics. Yeah, let's get that going next. Because otherwise we've got 1 planet to explore. Can we just actually cancel this? Yeah, good. And then we'll do that second. All right, let's get our improved logistics going first. And then we're just going to end the turn. Okay, take a little sip of espresso, end turn. It's a lot like a... Okay, here we go. This is going to be exciting. We've just discovered Hodorth. It's that dude with from Game of Thrones. Hodorth. It's 4 parsecs away. It's got these 3 planets. Look at these question marks. Why don't we know these things? Because look, it's only basically scouted. A ship flew there, it basically scouted it. We can scout it further with our telescope, and I think if we leave the ship there, it will scout further. We'll find out, because this guy has nowhere to go. He can't reach. Look at this nebula. It slows you down. Rude. Yeah. Supernova Remnant Nebula. Slows down ships before hyperdrive. Electronic equipment moderately affected, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right, we're just going to be hitting end turn a little bit here. All right, we've got an exploration thing going on. Remote exploration on Sector A4. Nothing to report. There was Sector A4 right there. Nothing to report. Now, if we want, we've got basic recon on this little sector. And just so you know, sectors aren't... Like this square here is not a sector. This square here is the entirety of this right here. Oh, it's an overlay. I'm so dumb. Wait, is that correct? Yeah, it's totally an overlay. All right. well, never mind. Okay, so what we can do is we now have basic exploration of everything in this sector. If we want to explore it further, we can have our telescope keep peep in there. That's what telescopes do. You peep them places. And if it peeps there for 6 turns, we'll get more intel. And it's telling us potential discoveries. We're likely to get a brown dwarf, a white dwarf, or a boson star. We're very likely to find a black hole or a neutron star, but unlikely to find any ruins. Sad. Let's just peep over here for 4 turns. Next turn, next turn, next turn. Oh, let's see. So is our intel here improving? I guess it's not. Advanced scan. I think you need like a science ship. Now, here's the system. This little bar up here is telling us what's going on in the system. We can see it's been already visited. It currently has a fleet. What does this mean? Oh, and that's the fleet is it's one CAC fleet, and it's got a frigate in it. Obviously going to rename this. There you go. All right, I'm hitting. Oh, level up. You guys ready to level up? So, level up is your whole thing with culture is you accumulate it and you hit thresholds, and every time you hit a threshold, hello Civilization 5, you choose something random off this menu. Now they're mutually exclusive. If you want adventure, you pick one of these two. Pick one of these two. Eventually you can get, it sort of goes through this little chokehold here where you have to pick this. I think we want adventure, because one of them, yeah, a free colony ship. That's what we want. The other things you can take, well, we'll look at those later. Okay, next turn. All right, next turn. Okay, lots going on. Remote exploration report. We found a wormhole with an unknown destination in the system Sliux, which is right here. Okay, now we're going to peep here a little bit. Just get some basic information about the layouts of these. Look, there's Sliux. Where's the worm? Here's the wormhole. It goes to, huh? So we could take a trip to, huh? Not visited by a fleet, right, because we've only peeped it with our telescope. Fleets that are currently stationed. Oh, I see. Well, okay, that's kind of weird. This little shield just means, hey, every icon afterwards is a fleet, whatever. Next turn. Okay, Pony Carnival, come on, grow up. I'm not even going to read your comment. It's just, that's just, come on. That's so juvenile, Pony Carnival. He says the cake found a hole. Come on, Pony Carnival. What are you, 12? Okay, I did start that. It's on me. My bad. When are we going to learn how to fly farther? Improved logistics. Oh, it's taking forever. Alright, that's not going to make enough of a difference. Eric Geithner, is this another Moo clone? You bet. Lord Kosk, Tom still read it. I read it just because okay, maybe it was funny. You know, it wasn't funny. I'm way too mature for that sort of thing. Vinwraith, fewer Moo clones, more Sword of the Stars clones. Ugh. Sword of the Stars, I guess I didn't spend enough time with it, but what little I saw of it just never worked for me. You know, for me, it's Endless Space 2. Why am I playing this instead of Endless Space 2? Because Richard Holt is less likely to grumble about this. Lord Koss, did Stellaris get better, and is it fun now? Stellaris did get better, but I still think it's not good enough. Here are my superpowers, by the way. What are they, and when can I use them? Obsessed Builder. Is that how you spell obsessed? Wait, surely. Okay, I thought maybe there were two S's. That's dumb. All right. Let's pretend I didn't look that up. Unlock requirement. I need one more Empire improvement to have been built in Empire. Needs a cruiser starship to have been built. Okay. And then I can click this to activate, and I'll get one free construction rush. Costs only 25% in order. Oh, I see. So obsessively build something, -1 research per pop. Wait, what? Why do I want that to happen? Construction rush does not cause morale penalty. Does it normally? It lasts 20 turns. All right. So basically, hey guys, get to building instead of researching. What's this one? Collective transcendence. Ooh. I need to research at least 2 techs in every field. Oh, I guess these are fields, right? Okay, so I've only got 1 tech in these 3 fields and 1 tech. Okay, this is a field, right? Yeah, okay. So once I do more tech research, I can have collective transcendence. Requires the technology is currently in the research queue. Discovers the technology. Oh, immediate technology. You get plus 100% research point generation in that tech field, minus 50% generation in all other tech fields, and it lasts 20 turns. Oh, and -1 production per population. All right. Well, let's look real quick, because this is here's our planet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cakes living on it. Each one provides. All right. Each one provides a certain amount of research points and construction points, and I'm assuming money points. I don't know. And we can determine that by looking here. 6 production per population unit. I think the default is 4. At least it was on humans. So because I'm a cake, my production is +2. Oh, yeah, there you go. +4 for mineral richness. I see. So it's a facet of, how do we see? This right here, mineral richness is sufficient. So this richness determines how much production each cake produces. And they're +2 because they're these little transcendent bug people. So that's 6 each, times 6 because there are 6 dudes here, and our infrastructure rating times 3. Yeah, look, this is a multiplier. Ooh, I like that. Oh man, infrastructure's awesome. I thought it was just some dumb thing to let you pick off of here, but it's a multiplier for... That is sweet. That's even better than infrastructure in that game, Fields of Glory Empires I was playing. Does that apply to... Okay, so yeah, base credit output, I guess, so just times population. Alright, so infrastructure only helps with construction, right? That makes sense. Man, that's awesome. Let's get more infrastructure going. Now I want that. Okay. What were we looking at? I forget. Anyway, here's our planet. Oh, yeah. Here's our production level. I forgot why I was looking at that. Never mind. Let's go hit next turn. Space Game Junkie writes, you're playing this. All capital letters. Speaking of people who run Space Game enthusiast sites. Hello, Space Game Junkie. Let's hit explore. So our telescope just finished its job. Now, why don't we peep locally? It's 8 turn. You know what? Why can't I actually go farther out here? Do I have to finish exploration? As the humans, I seem to recall being able to stretch out farther. But maybe that was because I did some special early tech. Okay, let's do this right here. In 6 turns, we will peep more advancedly into that quadrant, area, square, region. Now, we don't know that it's Brian Rubin. It might just be his company's YouTube account. We don't know. There's a vast corporation over there at Space Game Junkie. We don't know which of the employees is currently using their YouTube account. Space Game Junkie says, I think you need to unlock the ability to scan further via research. That would make sense. If I was a game designer, I might do something like that. Let's see. There's a lot of gameplay tucked into this tech tree. Which is a good thing, by the way. I believe in making tech trees interesting again. Chris Markinson is mentioning, hey, this infrastructure bonus you might get for Infrastructure Week. I do now like infrastructure. So let's see, this increases. So now I just need to know about habitat control. Plus 41% from base production, okay. Plus 28% population growth. The formula, total planetary engineering production. So it's 1% of that times 2.5 per population. What? Plus 28. Huh? Now, eventually you research things from the tech tree where this becomes a drop-down menu and you can do different things here. This bulldozer becomes a way to oh, there we go. Becomes a way to terraform. See, I knew that. Eco-engineering. Toggle eco-engineering on, off. Whoa! Oh, I see. Actually, what if we do toggle it off? It gives us more points here. What would it have done? Eco-engineering projects improve the planet's current biome. A better eco level provides stabler climate, more predictable weather, less pollution, and less natural hazards. That should be fewer natural hazards. A more comfortable life. So here's my eco setting here. It's 1, enhanced. I don't know how high that goes. And what benefit do I get if I am shunting all this production here to make it 2? And how long is it before it becomes 2? I don't know. I feel like I should just turn this off in the early stages of the game. Does it affect growth? Let's see, let's turn it off. So it did add some time to growth. If we turn it back on. So growth in 9 turns. Population growth plus 0.69. Let's turn it off now. Plus 0.55. Alright, I'm going to just leave it turned off because I feel like this is a perfectly habitable planet. Eco level of 1. Alright, I'm going to hit next turn. Wait, what fell prey to the chick parabola? I'm not over the Empires game yet, if that's what you guys are talking about. Fields of Glory Empires is not. I'm starting to go down the roller coaster into the less fun part, but I'm still intrigued by it. Wait, what fell prey to the chick parabola? Ascendancy? No. I'm sorry, I'm so terrible at following chat. Aggressor. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, actually, Aggressor I never climbed. Oh, Ascendancy. Okay. Good lord, I don't even remember what Ascendancy is. Ascendancy? Bostova says this is on his wish list. Nice to see it streamed. Okay, Bostova, I'll try to show you more gameplay instead of jabbering. Alright, next turn. Early bits of this are going to be a lot, and next turn, next turn, next turn. As you can see, it's going pretty quickly. Eventually, I'm going to research a way to explore out farther. Here we go. See, look, I figured out where the wormhole goes. It goes there. Now, we can't even reach there to fly into it because we're still waiting to research improved logistics. Our telescope, oh, we've got a leader joining us. Our telescope now is done. Do we want to just completely close out? Let's work over here. Alright, check this out. This is, boy, talk about Moo too. Erogioff, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Cupid, we'll just call him Cupid. He's a colony leader. Admin 2, which gives him +1 tax revenue. Okay. Corporate 2, plus 20% bonus to production and trade astro. Okay, so basically helps construct stuff. He sucks at warfare and research. Here are his skills. Uncreative. No secondary skill choice. So when they level up, you can choose 2 different skills. This guy's uncreative, so you don't get to choose that. Look, he knows drama, comedy, and tragedy. Let's see what that is. Shapeshifter. Okay, so he's good at spying. Advanced medicine, plus 50% to population growth in all colonies and system. I like that. As a matter of fact, based on that alone, I will be hiring him. And deep cover, can see treasury. So he's good at spying. He's good at, he's got medical skills. So we're definitely going to hire him. You'll note the issue is, so look at this. I can either choose to reject or accept. I'm going to have to pay 2 credits. I guess that BC is billion credits. I'm going to have to pay 2 credits per turn. But look, what is my income? Up here, it's now fuzzied out. Why can't I see this? In Aggressors, Rome Empires, that game you guys were talking about before, which I rage quit because of issues like this, that's not an issue here, because check this out. I just escape. It's still here. I can refer to it whenever I want. And by the way, I can even reject, and he's in the queue for leaders, and I can go look at him over here. So I can see it'll eat into half of my income, but I'm okay with that. So far, nothing in the interface here has made me rage quit. And let's go ahead and assign him to our main colony. And then this is just telling us about the exploration. What is this? Oh, and I've built a ship. Yeah, okay, which we'll just fly. You know what? You can just hang out there until I get my improved logistics, which is 2 turns out. I want to go look up what ascendancy is. I can't believe I can't even remember that. Oh, whoops. I skipped some message. I hope it wasn't too important. Oh, yeah, okay, I finished production. It was telling me, dude, you'd have nothing queued up. It's going straight to money. Let's go ahead and get this destroyer going on the 31 turns. And look, that's even without... That's how long it would normally take. Ugh. Let's make more frigates. Alright, we're about to get improved logistics, which will probably mean we can explore these 2 systems. Alright, here's our research scientist. Allows ship to move up to 7 parsecs away from settlements. Look! Sweet, all the new options. We've got you fly there. You, and not all of you. Just, we've got 2 colony ships. Oh shoot, there's this whole place I could have colonized. Okay, let's, what do I like? I guess this teepee here means I can make a colony here. Base population, okay. I mean, it's icy and low G, which is, it's my jam, so. Let's send one call.
Fleets or systems appear in the same area. The Overlap Objects panel allows you to select one of these overlapping...
Thank you. That's actually cool. Let's get this colony ship, and you fly there. See these dots? That shows you if you have colonizable systems in that, colonizable planets in that system. All right, our culture dinged up again. So previously we got free colony ship. These are bonuses. Oh, outpost ships. I'd kind of like to get, because that's how you push exploration out. And I think the outpost ships are either expensive or I haven't researched them yet. This is the thing that helps you telescope better, helps you telescope farther. Let's see, this next plus 1% morale per parsec away from the capital. I'm sure later with a big empire that would be awesome. Right now I don't care. A free survey ship. Explorer leader appears, so I don't think I have survey ships. Like right now I've just got frigates. I think I'm going to take this. Is that a bad choice? What am I going to get here? Plus 1 SCP, I think it's culture point, society culture point. And then extra money from tourism. Tourism note. Resorts built near black holes, neutron stars, and even more exotic places like boson stars provide a formidable spectacle. This, together with space cruise liners that are automatically established between these exotic hotels, grant extra income designated as interstellar tourism, calculated as a per population unit in your empire, and half that of your allies' population. Okay, cool. You know another good game that has space tourism? Galciv. What did I do? Oh, yeah, it's already okay, because I already hired you, right? Yes. Oh, did I not have enough money to hire him? Is that... Wait, what's going on here? Why did I suddenly lose all my money and get a negative $18 cash flow? Is it because I got the support ship? Hold on. What's going on here? I think because I have 2 colony ships, a survey ship. Alright, shoot a monkey. Okay, there's a frigate. Where's these other ships I have? There's a colony ship. Because look at this, minus 20 from ship support. Where can I look at my ships? I don't think there's a list of ships. Oh yeah, here we go. Colony ship. I don't see where I can see its support cost, but I'm assuming that's what's going on here. Survey ship. Here we go. So we're going to find out what happens if you go into negative income. Lord Kosk, where's the budget panel? I guess I have to do this, right? Just turn off research. Oh, yeah, even if I turn off all of these, I'm still at a deficit there. It is. It's because I took this survey ship. Well, I wished I'd known that was going to happen. Do I have to go into the ship designer? Yeah, look, the survey ship isn't something you design. I've just got the destroyer and the frigate. I mean, obviously I can infer it's got a high cost because something is creating this negative 20. Okay, here it is selected. There's the tooltip for it. It just tells me its speed. I could scrap it. I'm not going to do that. Right-clicking does nothing in this game but unselecting stuff. So this guy, I guess I have to reject hiring him. Do I get my money back? Hello? Okay, new guy. I can't hire you. Alright, next turn. Let's see what happens when you hit a negative income. Here we go. Warning, low cash flow. You may go into debt next turn. Review your cash flow by hovering over your income treasury to see what expenses you're incurring. Try increasing the tax rate, dismissing a leader, scrapping a ship. Also verify your current ship support hasn't gone negative. That's what this is, right? No. So, it has gone negative. Alright, here we go. This must be what's happening. So +5 total ship support generation. 2 from the homeworld, 3 from infrastructure. But we have 7 ships. So I'm assuming each ship over. Alright, so let's try this. I'm going to scrap this frigate, because frigates are dumb. And let's now see. Yeah, alright. I'm going to scrap this frigate. Alright, there we go. We are now in financial compliance. Wished I'd known that earlier. Alright, let's see. So we've got this colony ship here. We have this survey ship. How does this even work? Performs full system scans, reduces remote exploration time in the sector where it's stationed by 1 turn. When part of a fleet exploring ruins, it also increases the chance of finding something worthwhile. Alright, so we'll just send it out here to do its job. And then what else do we have over here? And here's our last surviving frigate, and it can fly out there. Alright, there we go. Financial crisis averted. That's called being fiscally responsible. We've researched robot factories. What do we want now? So remember, if we get, what was it, 2 in each of these, then we get our special power unlocked to just get an instant tech at the expense of production. What are these? Economic capital, asteroid mining, right? You can build a, you can build like an outpost in asteroids to get money. Cultural exchange complex. So planetary improvement. I do want planetary improvements. I kind of wish I could like filter this by, hey, what gives me a planetary improvement? Endless Space 2, which is a far superior game, by the way, displays all of this information by having a little icon like a coin for each tech with icons inside of it that tell you things like, hey, this will get you a new ship design element. This will get you a new building. This will unlock some new gameplay element. This will help you terraform someplace. Imperial Space Academy, couldn't care less. Don't care about designing ships yet, so don't care about that. Enhanced ecology. So this is something that you can set, right? Lava colonization. I guess I should start getting one of these, right? Barren or desert. What is this? Off-world support. It's an achievement. Oh, can build support ships. So they basically make colonies advance more quickly. Deep core mine, +2 production. I think we might get this, right? Holodeck. Leaders get experience more quickly on a ship. Battle pods. Don't need that yet. Okay. Starbase. Planetary improvement. This looks good. Can build starships bigger than destroyers. Okay, I don't need that yet. Allows colony to... Okay, let's go ahead and get deep core mine. Seems like something we can actually use here. Richard Hull calls Endless Space 2 bland. Man, I could imagine. I could some complaints about Endless Space 2 I could understand, but calling it bland, jeez, that's insane. Eric Geithner, Endless Space 2 or Sword of the Stars? Good lord, Endless Space 2, of course. Sword of the Stars is you get some those guys. There's a lot of amateurish mistakes made in that game. They've got some cool ideas, but don't quite have the chops to implement them, I feel. All right, we get to change our telescope now. I guess until we build something else, we're not going to be able to peep farther, which fair enough. So we'll just keep exploring there. Next turn. Oh, shoot, what was that? Something leveled up. Oh, you know what? I think it was saying, hey, a hero's going to leave if you don't hire them. This is your last chance, but I don't have enough money to hire a hero. What is this? Choose an infrastructure specialization for Alaska land. Check this out. So I feel like actually we might, what is this one? More construction slots, and this one, yeah, I think we should get one of these. Plus 20% ship construction, plus 1 research point per population to weapons. Okay, this whole track helps you with weapons. I'm guessing this helps with shields. Yeah, defenses. Economics, construction, engineering. All right, so each of these tracks also helps you with a, and it's got to be global, right? With research. Plus 1 ship support point or plus 20% construction. I think we're going to go for this because we'll be making ships here, presumably. Next turn. Deep core mines. Let's see, can we build one yet? I'm worried about whether this is a good idea. Alright, deep core mine, it'll take 9 turns, plus 2 production per population, minus 10 credits maintenance. Oh, I can't build that yet. And minus 1 construction slot. Where do I see my construction slots? These? Yes, 5. Alright, well, deep core mines are too expensive for me. So, oh well. Robo factories, on the other hand. Yeah, I definitely want that. Wait. Robotics factory, plus 99 from base product. What? Plus 99 what? Production? So from what? Oh, that can't be right. Hold on. Let me move this up here. Yeah, it looks like this is going to go up dramatically. Oh, no, wait. Can I move them? Alright, this is driving me crazy. I don't know if this is something that I'm not supposed to be able to do. There you go. Robotics factory. Effects plus... Oh, I say that's how quickly it's being produced. My bad. Okay. Wait, if my production is 198... Oh, I see, and the production is split. Alright, I'm understanding this now. So here's my overall production. It's split between all the... wherever these slider bars are set. Alright, fair enough. And then I'm getting... What else was I getting? And then plus 40 from infrastructure. Okay, which was a multiplier to population. What about my infrastructure is giving me? Because I know it's a multiplier for, oh well, we'll take that, and what else? So, the robot factory plus 10 to 30 production, according to the mineral richness. 10 if it's poor, 50, if it's ultra poor, I see. So 30 if it's rich, 25 if rich, 20 if sufficient. Alright, so we're getting plus 20 production. Asteroid production exploitation, okay, we're not doing that. And then minus 5 maintenance. Alright, so it's going to eat into any money we're making. Do we want that yet? I mean, I guess so, yeah. I think so far the only thing I've seen you can do with money is hire heroes and rush production. Alright, what do we want to research next? Pressurized dome. A planetary improvement. Protects 3 population from hazardous environments. Oh, shoot, I need to go set my colonization. Hover tanks, quantum scanner. 5 parsecs fleet to see enemy ships. Okay. Combat jump displacement. It's a ship system. Improved targeting algorithms. It's an achievement. Right. Galactic navigation archive. It's a galactic wonder. Bonus to travel speed. Can travel through dark nebula and no travel reduction speed from nebula. Okay. -3 adventure space culture perks required to unlock the what? So I guess you research it, and when you get 3 adventure space culture perks, where are those? No, that's my Empire overview. Adventure space culture perks. I see. So once I get a 3rd one of these. Huh. So I wonder if that's the case with a lot of the wonders of the world. Is they're gated by which space culture you're pursuing. Well, it looks like none of these is going to help me that immediately. So let's come back here and get these cheap ones. Asteroid mining. Okay, we'll get that. Lynn Kenobi, -6 construction from maintenance. Pay attention to me, he's saying. All right. All right, what else? That's it. Next turn. Next turn. Hazy Silhouette. How long before he encounters another race? Hazy Silhouette shouldn't be too long. I mean, I've got to... Oh, colonies. I keep forgetting colonies. Okay, let's go here. This is telling us we can found a colony. This took me a while to figure out, too. Okay, where's my colony ship? How can I do it? So you click on this button. Fortunately, I could look it up in the manual and read... Oh, no, this game doesn't have a manual. All right, and what do we want building here? I guess this robot factory, right? Or, oh, looky here. Ecological level 2. This is even nicer than our home planet. What will this give us? So the infrastructure, which will raise this here, which will let us pick something here. So what if I just do this? That'll be in 6 turns, whereas this will grow people in 28 turns. Do I want to make the robot factory of just a flat production bonus based on minerals? We are ultra rich, so let's go with the robot factory, and let's put everything into doing that. We'll get it in 9 turns. All right. Richard Fogey voting for Jagged Alliance 2. Richard Fogey, I'll be playing Jagged Alliance later today. But not 2. The board game, Jagged Alliance, which just showed up here. Oh, colony event. Here we go. Colonization. Oh, wait, it's just, yeah.
The galaxy.
Whoa, no, this I haven't seen.
Is a mystery, and you never know what opportunities or crises might arise while you're exploring a star system, colonizing a planet, or simply minding your own business as an emperor.
All right. Events typically required. She reads the first paragraph really slowly, far more slowly than I can read. So when this pops up, she's reading this, and I'm 2 paragraphs down, and her words are conflicting. It's super annoying. I'd like to be able to turn the stupid voice off, but I can't. Events typically require you to make a decision. Pretty straightforward. Just read the description, and then, if necessary, pick the option you feel is best. Or, for more tragic events, the option you feel is least painful. So Richard Fogey, I think it was a Kickstarter thing. I don't know if, I don't know how widely released it is into retail channels. All right, so here we go. I like this. In theory, I'm assuming, yep, we can delay the decision. Let's take care of everything else this turn. We finished the robot factory in Alaska land. Colony on Wasilla. Choose an infrastructure specialization for Wasilla. Do I get a free one at the first? Is that what's going on here? Okay, so do we want planetary engineering? No, because I like this ecology level, and I don't plan on building spaceships here, so obviously we want one of these 2. -1 construction slot, minus reduction to, so, yeah. Oh, I see. So +1 research point per population unit to construction research. All right. Well, that's not gonna unlock all civil engineering perks grants +1. All right. So I guess just by putting a bunch of infrastructure on a planet. All right. Let's do that. Richard Fogey, late to the party. How is this game? Richard Fogey, Endless Space 2 is great. Now where is this survey ship? Which also, so survey ship. Are you doing your job here? What do you, what does it do by sitting there? Survey ship performs a full system scan. All right, and we have here full system scan. All right. So does it go advanced then full, or does it go? Yeah, already explored fully. All right, so let's move you. Oh, because look, there's the. So the magnifying glass starts out hollow, then it's halfway full, then it's. No, it's, yeah, then it's all the way full. So we can move this guy. Can we reach here? Oh, shoot, it's right outside our limit. All right, you can fly there. You can fly way down here. And that's all we've got, right? This is pretty comprehensive. I like this. So look at my colonies. Look at all planets. What is this? Look at all asteroid belts. Strategic resources. Look at these up here. These look cool from what little I've seen. All your fleets and all your ships. What's back here in Alaska land? Oh, a colony ship, right. As soon as we find a place we can colonize. What is... So why... Oh, shoot. No, I didn't mean to send you there. There you go. Why is this yellow? Not red. Okay, I guess gas giants are always yellow. All right, fair enough. Whereas things that we can't colonize yet, barren, and desert, are red. All right. I am actually, though, going to move my colony ship up here. And what is this? Colonization of... Oh, yeah, now this thing. Okay, the real galaxy. Emperor, one of our Empire's media groups, has approached us, requesting permission to produce a reality show on location at our latest colony, Wasilla. Specifically, a crew of colorful but emotionally stunted young celebrities would live and work among the colonists, getting into endless fights and misadventures, and so forth. I know, it sounds positively vapid, but the show, like all media, could be, quote, handled to serve our Empire's best interests. What should we do? If we want extra culture, I say, it makes me sick to my stomach, but if a little melodrama on an exotic world is what does get our people excited, then so be it. Give the producers our full cooperation. If we want just a bunch of money dumped into our reserves, that might actually be nice. It'd be nice if we could hire... Do we have someone left? Oh, okay, I thought we lost this guy. Do we care about hiring either of these guys? 100 and 100. So it would let us hire one of them. We could put one of them on our colony. Okay, so these are all ship combat things, it looks like. Right? Wait. Oh. So they have completely different sets of stats, which I don't think... Oh, ship leaders and colony leaders. I thought, like, these aren't hired. Okay, I'm dumb. I don't really need ship leaders, so I'm not going to take the money dump. I don't need 150 data. Or I can say, the show doesn't have to be mindless melodrama. Format it as an educational show about xenobiology and colonization so that it inspires more of our youth to become scientists and explorers. This gives us 1 research point per population in the colony. So there's actually not that many people in the colony, so do I want an extra culture point or an extra research point? We're getting plus 16 culture, plus 22. I think the culture point, right? I don't have a sense for how these scale as they go up. But yeah, let's get another culture point. It's showing me here. So 450 for this, but then these are level 1s. What's the total I need here? I'm not seeing. Let's get the culture point. Alright, so we've decided to allow for this reality show to continue. Now, does it show up here? Plus 2.4 from events. So those were the events that we did. And does it show, if we look at our colony, that we have a reality show going there? Not clear where I would look. Oh, they were culture points. I'm looking at the wrong place. Here we go. +1 from the real galaxy event. I like that. So it's reminding us what the event was called. And then ×2 population. I see. Oh, so each population gives us 1 research point, but here they each give us 2 research points. Whereas back on Alaska land, it looks like each one gives us, oh no, each one gives us 2 here. +1 from infrastructure. Only +1. My infrastructure's 4. Why can't it be a straight up multiplier? Alright, well that's a little confusing. Huh, alright. Infrastructure plus. Alright, well, whatever. Let's get out of here. Next turn. Oh, let's do a drawing for Request Wednesday. Asteroid mining can create exploitations on asteroid belts, not explorations, and can build freighter fleets. Here's another thing. What do freighter fleets do in this game? Now, in Master of Orion, and I think other games of its ilk, if, for instance, you're running a food deficit on a planet, say they're starving to death. Now, here you don't produce food, so I don't know how that would be represented. Then your freighter fleets can make up the deficit from the surplus on another planet. And that's pretty cool, because you could do things like have these dedicated farm planets making food, and then freighter fleets would ship it out. And so by creating farm planets and freighter fleets, your other planets could be freed up to do other things, and they wouldn't all need, hydroponics farms or whatnot. So here, look at this. You can make freighter fleets. We have 0. It comprises several large starships designed to carry goods in bulk. Some exploitations require 1 freighter fleet to be assigned to the designated colony to deliver cargo. Alright. I have no idea what that means. So in my other game, I built a freighter fleet, and I've got this great +1 here, but it's not doing anything, even though I'm exploiting an asteroid belt somewhere. So let's go to the manual. Let's read about what oh, there is no manual. Nothing like a great complex strategy game like this not having a manual, or even in-game help. Let's read the in-game help. Oh, there isn't any. Let's hit F1. Oh, the function keys do nothing. Oh, the number keys are the zoom levels. That's helpful, because Lord knows it's so laboriously difficult for me to roll the mouse wheel. So good thing these number keys do the same thing. Let's see what the other number keys do. Oh, nothing. WASD, oh, moves. What do Q and E do? Oh, nothing. Is there a hotkey to sort of swap these around? Oh, there isn't. What do the number pad keys do? Nothing. Okay, I'm done raging. Let's finish this turn and then go do a drawing for Request Wednesday. Let's see. So we're just going to get these cheap things, right? I just finished asteroid mining. Look at these. Double cost. Because this tech costs twice as much since one other tech was already actively researched. So it's really encouraging you, none too gently, to diversify. But my little special racial bonus, my power up here, if I want to use it, requires... Wait, was it just 2 techs in each field? At least 2... Oh, I see. So I don't have to be at the same tier of each field. All right, well, that's where I was getting confused. So if I just research a second tech over here, so obviously we'll take class 2 shields. Do we want ion cannons or fusion beams? Oh god, I'd have to read all this. Or particle accelerators. So kinetic weapon, a beam weapon, oh, also a beam weapon. 4 to 12 damage, 2 to 6 damage. Well, why would I want to do 2 to 6 if I can do 4 to 12? So I can modify it with a fire arc, a heavy mount, or continuously. Whereas this, I can modify fire arc, heavy mount, point defense, continuous, or spinal mount. No idea. But if we go over here and we start a new design, Look, we can add weapons to it. So this is a ship with, I guess, 1 laser, and it's got 0 nuclear drive. Now it's got 1. It's got armor. I don't have any shields researched. So I can give it one of these. This is the amount of space and money it'll cost. What do these say? Heavy mount. I can turn it on, and what amount? Okay, so it doubles the space and cost and does plus 50% damage. All right. What is this? Point defense. Smaller. It does less damage. Plus 200 ship attack. Accuracy. Well, obviously I know what point defense means. Continuous. Extra space, extra cost, extra... Okay. Auto fire. You need miniaturization. Okay. And what is this? No range dissipation. Alright, so you can research these modifiers. And it looks like the number of them. So I guess the space is probably different on the fusion beam and ion cannon, except that's not indicated anywhere, and right click does nothing but exit. Alright, well, let's go check the Civilopedia, which will have a more comprehensive entry for each of these texts. Oh, there is no Civilopedia. Huh. Do you guys know why I will be rage uninstalling this game after we do the Request Wednesday drawing? Can you guess? Alright, let's go do a Request Wednesday drawing. Alright, we will actually, for this drawing, we will turn on Grant Kirkhope's music. It's very soothing. This music is designed to calm you down from the rage you experience when you realize the game is so poorly documented. It also calms you down from any objections you might have that cause rage to things like the lack of personality or the poor pacing. Are you feeling calm? I am. Here are the nominees for Request Wednesday. Here is randomresult.com. It'll give us any number between the 2 numbers we'd like. His Silhouette says he can't hear the music. I'll turn it up. Does that help? It should be coming through. Hold on, let me verify. Yeah, can you guys really not hear that? It's so soothing. I'll turn it up even more. I do keep game audio low because I'm occasionally told that my voice is too quiet in relation to the game audio. So I'll always... there was no meaning... Actually, I don't even think there are button click sounds. Maybe there are. You didn't miss out on anything. You didn't miss out on anything by me having the audio low for this. Here you go. Yeah, okay. I'll turn my voice down. There. Now we're my voice. It says my mic setup is a disaster. A disaster? Yikes. Alright, well, if anybody has any tips for how to make it less of a disaster, let me know. I'm certainly open to suggestions. Alright, we have here 17 choices. Oh god, really? This is a little children's game. This is Minecraft plus anime, which are 2 things children love. Hob? Love seeing those votes. What is this? Heretic Operative. Is it that board gamey thing that I played? Hitman 2. Ascendancy. Alright, I'm going to have to come over here to Steam and look at what Ascendancy is. With AI patch. Yeah, I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to be putting any... Unless it's something that comes with the game. I can't promise any mod work. That can be a disaster. Ascendancy. There is Fleets of Ascendancy on Steam. Is it Ascendance? Ascendance. I see Ascendant. Ascendance. What is Ascendance? Enter the enigmatic world of Ascendance and experience an enchanting and peaceful journey to the sky and beyond. Looks like some VR game. Huh, alright. Oh, it's some abandonware thing? Yeah, for Request Wednesday, I mean, if I'll try to install it and get it to run, but I'm not gonna, yeah, I can't promise that that would be able to happen. Oh, without the AI patch? I don't know what to make of this vote. Interesting, but hopefully we won't roll an 11. Streets of Rogue, we have a secondary vote for a game made by white supremacists, which is lovely. Kill Squad, which was an action RPG in early access, but it does look intriguing. Here's how you vote, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great one. The most recent Batman game. Vinwraith says that's a troll vote, this right here. In that case. Oh, good pick, Brian Rubin. Alright, here we go. Between numbers 1 and 17, we roll a 4. Streets of Rogue. Which, you know what, I'll see if I can get it running. I don't know what the deal is, because I want to play it. And if I can't get it running, should I draw a second place? Let's actually see what it is. Heretic Operative will be the winner. Alright, so exciting. Tune in on Wednesday, see whether or not I can get Streets of Rogue to work. Lord Kosk, Mordhau, white supremacists? No, not really. They're just, they're jerks who don't know how to moderate their community. Yeah, and that's, for a multiplayer game, especially, for a multiplayer game like that, part of your job is knowing how to moderate your community. And the guys who made Mordhau are negligent at that job, I would say. Yeah, I have no idea if they're actually white supremacists, but I do know that they are allowing them to have a presence in their community, and I find that pretty aberrant. And I think really what it is here's my issue. Is again, I don't know if they're white supremacists. I think they're inexperienced. I think they don't know what they're doing when it comes to managing a community, and they're letting the worst elements dictate what happens in their community. And it's dictating the conversation about Mordhau too, by the way. Mordhau might be a perfectly cromulent game, but what I know about it is that these guys don't know enough to get these people out of their community, to not give them a voice in the community. And that's just wretched. Hey Silhouette, it's in their forums and online, not in the game as far as I know. But a game like that, that's your, you know, that you're playing multiplayer, and part of a multiplayer game is the community's far more important than it is in something like this thing here, Interstellar Birth Genesis, whatever this thing is called. Actually, what is this game called? Like the community, Interstellar Space Genesis. The community here, I couldn't care about. I'll never interact with them. I won't know one person from the other. This is a single player experience. But in a multiplayer experience, where maybe you might want to, I don't know, join a guild. Do they even have that kind of thing? So, anyway. And to be fair, also, I haven't kept up with it. I just know this from about a week or so back. I haven't kept up with any recent developments. Maybe it's something they're addressing, but frankly, I'm just not that interested in finding out. If you screw up a mistake like that, I'm kind of not interested. Alright, so let's play more of this. Not. Thank you guys for watching the 2:45 live stream of, try to get the name right again, Interstellar Space Genesis. The colon goes after space, by the way. It's out on the 25th, available on Steam and any place fine games are sold. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's on the Epic Games Store, or if it's a Humble Bundle, or on Good Old Games. I do know it'll be on Steam on the 25th, so if you're interested, pick it up then. Come on back on Wednesday, and we'll see if Streets of Rogue works. Fingers crossed. Thanks for watching, everyone. Cheers.
my
know where
friend.
to go with this. It's too perfect.
You are literally glowing.
You've hit the level of perfection, and now I'm just...
Ivy, still my heart?
You've just come out of the water. You're fresh from the water. You're a mermaid. You're here.
How are you so fucking shiny?
Can you fetch me an inhaler? Because I can't breathe.
My eyes.
I'm physically unable.
Ow, my eyes hurt so bad from your beauty.
Excuse me, ladies.
Oh.
There's
Sorry.
a party to get to.